You see, let me tell you, as a Nigerian or as an African in general, don't listen. I repeat, don't listen and don't mind anybody still telling you that your country or the continent need prayers to survive. Ignore such people regardless of how highly placed they are. Just ignore them. See, some people can sound out of ignorant, and being ignorant has nothing to do with your level of education, sometimes your level of exposure. These might be people you respect, but they actually get it wrong when they refer you to prayers. Nigeria don't need prayers. Africa don't need prayers. You know why? Prayers does nothing. Action, critical thinking does everything. You get the point now. Now, let me prove this further by showing us a video. I think this was on national TV like Arise. They gave us statistics of praying countries and their effects. By the time we are done with this video, just give me a moment and I'll come to put a seal and conclude it. Meanwhile, let's watch the video.
Recent study by St0p revealed data about the League of Praying Nations, which showed that 95% of Nigerians say that they pray daily. We're the second highest in the world, by the way, after Afghanistan. Well, let's take a look at the statistics of the top 9 countries of those who pray daily. Let's look at that. Here, look at that. Number 1 is Afghanistan. Number 2 is Nigeria, 95%. Then we have Algeria at 88%, Senegal at 88%, Djibouti at 87%, Iran 87%, Iraq 87%. Niger, 87, Indonesia. Then bottom 9, which is China at number. China don't care about. Can we pull up the other graph? Because I want to do another type of comparison. This one is prayer versus terrorism. Again, Afghanistan tops that list. And then there's another chart, if you can pull that up. Prayer versus corruption ranked. Again, Nigeria is number 2. I mean, what does this say about our nation?
I'm sure you saw that and you heard it. Was it clear enough? Do you understand what you heard on that video? That was on national TV. Countries that praise the most, countries that suffer insecurity the most, countries that has the highest rate of poverty. Nigeria was involved in all. In all the countries that praise the most, Nigeria came second, just narrowly behind Afghanistan. Country that has the highest level of insecurity, Nigeria also came second behind Afghanistan. Country that have the highest poverty rate, Nigeria also came second behind Afghanistan. Which means the top problematic country are the country that prays the most. And somebody think prayer is the key. Somebody think that Nigerian politicians, the extent they've gotten now, is only prayer. It is not only prayer. Good leadership that will be bettered by the people, as in by a united and determined people. Because I've seen people that I respect so much, always taking the nations to God. That is an abject, should I use the word ignorance? Okay, ignorance will be more respectable. For a normal person, I would have said that stupidity in high places. You get the point. Prayer does nothing. I don't know how long it's going to take us to arrive at this. Afghanistan is the most praying nation in the world. But you all know the story. It's a war-torn country coupled with poverty, followed by Nigeria. Corruption, Afghanistan first, Nigeria second. Now, you also, on that video, you also heard countries that doesn't pray. They doesn't pray at all. Even if they pray. Number 1, China. China prayer rate is 1%. 1% that they pray, 1%. China. And we all know what China is. And then we have the United Kingdom, Great Britain, that brought, you get the point now, they colonized us, they told us about Jesus, but they don't pray, they don't believe in prayer. I think third, we have Switzerland. Then fourth, we have Austria, Czech Republic, Germany, Costa Rica, France, Denmark. These are countries that don't pray, that don't believe in prayer, but they are first-class country. So I think this should be a message clear enough. Prayer does nothing. The only way I describe prayer, like I've said in my previous video, is when you talk to yourself by yourself and you answer yourself. No other person answers you. I see it sometimes as an act of personal madness. You think you are talking to anybody in this guy, you are just talking to yourself. Nobody listen. Let's be very frank. So the only way the Nigeria as a country or the continent of Africa can be fixed is to have a determined people, a united and determined people who will do everything humanly possible to have good leadership in place. Anything other than that, we can pray from now to heaven, till the heaven comes down. Or do you really think Nigeria have not prayed enough? Or God prayer warrior, you that think Nigeria needs prayer, do you really think Nigeria have not prayed enough? Or is the God of Nigeria that deaf that is still waiting to... In fact, I don't know what you think about this video, but whatever you think, just use the comment section.